the reason why you're still skinny and weak. There's no reason why you should still be skinny and weak in today's day and age. There's an abundance of information. There's so much info out there. There's so many guides, so many different ways to not be skinny anymore. But there's not a lot of implementation. So, if you are a skinny man, this video may be what finally changes things for you. In this video, I'll help you implement the proper steps to stop being skinny and weak and finally build the aesthetic physique you want. As you can see right here. First image, that's me before. The bottom image is me after, and the guy on the right is just some skinny dude I found on the internet. The reason why you're still skinny and weak is because you are behind one or more than one of these barriers. The 4 barriers. Barrier number 1 is the issue realization. Barrier number 2 is the problem solving. Barrier number 3 is the self-belief. And barrier number 4, the final one, is the consistency. I will break down each barrier and give you steps you can implement today on how to unlock and pass them. So please take notes and implement the actionable steps that I give you. Anyways, with that being said, let's proceed. First barrier, the issue realization. The first barrier you need to unlock is realizing the issue. Realizing that you're skinny and weak, but in a deeper sense. You already have half of the key to unlock this barrier because you clicked on the video. There are plenty of other men where this video showed up on their feed, but they decided not to click. And as a result, they're going to stay stuck. There are many issues. One is that you are living a subpar lifestyle. You don't stand out, and there's nothing interesting about you based on first glance. The truth is, we all judge people based on looks first. You can have the best personality in the world, but if you look skinny and weird, then people won't feel pulled to talk to you. I don't care how great of a personality you have, how cool you are, how interesting you are, how many books you read, how many things you know about nature. People won't give a fuck about that if you don't look presentable. And it sucks to say, but that's just the truth, and you have to deal with that, and you have to work with that. So, you may think this isn't an issue, but you have to realize you need to stand out in life for relationships, attracting the women you want. There are so many men out there that are average. So why would the girl you're interested in pick you? Take a second and think. Why would she pick you above all the other guys? The guys that have muscle, the guys that have things going for themselves, that have the confidence, the swagger, the style. Why would they go with you? You're just a skinny dude. You probably don't dress that well. You're decent. Why would she want decent? In today's world, if you want to get the women you desire, you have to be a lot more than decent. A lot more. You have to stand out, or else you're going to blend in and she won't give a fuck about you. She won't care about you at all. And that's the truth. On top of that, jobs. If you want to get hired, you need to put your best foot forward. You need to be as presentable as possible. If you want to get better pay, if you want better treatment at your job, you need to look as presentable as possible. If you want to make good connections, so high quality friends, meeting powerful people, just being around better energy, right? You need to look better. And if you just want to advance in life in any sort of way, this plays a part. You have to look better. You have to have a better physique. So regular people stay stuck doing and experiencing regular things. Unfulfilled lives with no thrill, hunt, or powerful emotion. Another issue is the chance of you getting sick being much higher and recovering much slower. Your health is constantly in a compromised state where even the flu could kill you. And this almost happened to me. Many years ago, I was in the snow, it was cold outside, I had a coat on, but regardless, I caught the flu. After I caught the flu, I then got pneumonia. And the reason why we figured out it was pneumonia is because I was eating food and I threw it up immediately after I ate it, probably 10 to 20 minutes after. So this was a problem. My mom found out about this and we rushed him to my doctor, all right, emergency appointment. And I overheard my doctor talking to my mom, telling her that I could die if I did not go to the ER immediately, meaning this was a serious issue. So we rushed to the ER And I ended up spending 3 to 4 weeks there. I was being fed terrible food. The food was so bad. But thank God, right, I'm alive. And actually, during those 3 to 4 weeks, it was my mom's birthday. So she had to spend her birthday sitting next to her dying son. Imagine how that feels, right? But yep, thank God I'm here. And I'm here to help you so you're not making these stupid decisions to not eat the right food. So you most likely have deficiencies in nutrients that you need for good health. You have to eat a well-rounded diet. If you're not doing that, you can get sick much easier. You also have low muscle mass and energy, which makes it even tougher for your body to recover. The most major issue, though, that you need to realize is that being skinny makes every other part of your life bad. And I'll break it down. Being skinny will lower your self-esteem and confidence, which will then make you tolerate disrespect, which will then make you get treated worse. This will make you stress more and you'll be more depressed and sad. You then have a low quality of life, full of despair, and you're going to be constantly distracted to gain enjoyment. You're going to be so in your head that you enjoy life by just scrolling and doom scrolling all day. You watch shows, binge watching Netflix all day, or you're playing video games for hours upon hours on end. Then this leads to self-destructive vices. So drinking, smoking, you're going to start beating off a lot. You're going to start doing drugs. Being real with you, being real on a real note. Some men succumb to this and end up unaliving themselves. I need you to stay resilient, please. I will help you help yourself. So your actionable step, take some time, a few hours, to look at your current life and find out what specific issues you have with it. Then I want you to find out what you would rather have. And you're going to write them down, as many as possible. So a few hours minimum. This should take you a good amount of time to do. Now that you're aware of the deeper issue behind being skinny and weak, you can now take steps to unlock the next barrier. Barrier number 2, the problem solving. So you're aware of the problems. Now we're going to take steps solving them. Number 1, being more social while going to the gym. One of the biggest problems I notice with guys that start lifting is that they think only going to the gym will fix all of their problems, and it won't. Being straight up. There's more you have to do. The physique you gain will help you a lot, but it's not an instant hack. Think of it like switching from a 2002 Ford Accord to a 2024 Jaguar F-Type. You have the new car, which is the aesthetic physique, but you still need to drive it. You still need to use that, which it means working on other parts of yourself. So yes, while you're lifting, you're going to start to look better and you will feel better about yourself. And this will naturally bring more eyes on you because you look different from most people. Now, you simply have to speak to more people. Realize that you genuinely look good and healthy while 99% of the world looks pretty average or terrible, and then use that to your advantage. Wear clothing that promotes your physical appearance. So wear fitted clothing like what you see me wear right now. You don't have to wear fitted clothing 24/7, but normally when you go out, wear something that, you know, is nice and fitted and comfortable and shows out your physique. Walk with good posture. So don't walk with your back hunched down, head down in your phone. Walk and stand tall. Be proud. Use your hands and body when you speak and look at people in the eye. You could have the best physique in the world, but if I'm talking to you like this, just staring at my hands, you're not going to take me seriously. It's because I'm always glancing. I'm always looking at you. And if you were here in person, I'd be looking dead at you, right? Not staring. I'm not being weird, but I look at you. I might look away for a little, and I look back at you. Actionable step. Talk to 5 random people that you do not know every single week, and then increase this the more you get used to it. So eventually 6 people, 7 people, 8 people. Just get used to talking. You're going to meet new people. You're going to learn new things. You're going to train your conversation skills, and you're going to have more going for you than your physique. You're not just going to be a buff dude that's shy and weird. If you're not sure where to start, then just compliment people genuinely. Don't force it, okay? If you see a guy with a nice shirt, let him know. If he doesn't have a nice shirt, you don't have to compliment him. But if he does, ask him where he got it from, tell him what it reminds you of, etc., etc. If I saw you outside and you have a soccer jersey of a team that I like, I'd say, "Oh, dude, that's a sick jersey. You mess with that team?" "Oh, yeah, 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 I do." "Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I saw their game the other day. It was crazy. Yeah, you remember when this player did this?" "Oh, yeah, bro. Not gonna lie, I didn't really like that player. I didn't know why they put him on the team." You see what I mean? Like, you just flow. You just go with it. Just from something simple like that. You can say good morning, good afternoon, good night. Ask people how they're doing and just tell them have a good day. Just flow and just keep it simple and casual and regular and genuine, okay? Number 2, eating the proper foods to have nutrients in your body. So I touched this earlier. While you are lifting more and filling your frame more, you need to be eating the right foods to bulk properly. A lot of guys make the mistake of eating everything and anything to bulk weight, but they end up with health issues later on. Don't get all of your protein from protein bars and protein shakes. This is going to worsen your health, which will give you acne-filled skin. You're going to have no nutrients in your body, so you're basically the same as before, maybe just a little buffer. Low energy and bad overall health. These that you see right here, the Quest bars, the Body Fortress Whey Protein, these are heavily processed with artificial additives, added sugars and sweeteners, and preservatives to keep them fresh. But yeah, I understand getting the right amount of protein could be tough on some days, so you can use these bars and shakes very, very rarely. These are not the main sources of your protein. Most of your protein should come from eggs and lean meats. Eat lots of these, okay? Lots of eggs. Me personally, I eat a minimum of 6 eggs every single morning, non-negotiable. You don't have to start off like that. You can start off with 3 and then 4 and then just go up like that. But eat more lean meats and eggs. The goal is not to get as much protein as possible. That's not the goal. But to get the right amount of the right quality of protein on a consistent basis. This is your actionable step right here. Consume a minimum of 4 eggs a day, or 3, start off with that, for breakfast. And then eat a lean meat for dinner every day. So chicken for dinner, sirloin steak for dinner, cod for dinner, okay? So you made it past 2 out of the 4 berries. You made it past half. Now, you are aware of your issues, you know how to solve them, but you might not think you're able to solve them. So this is where you need to build your self-belief. Barrier number 3, self-belief. This is where most men get stuck. They have all of the information in the world from watching numerous videos on the internet. This used to be me, but I just didn't do anything. They just didn't do anything. You just didn't do anything. This is simply because they think they can't. Lack of self-belief comes from inaction and limiting beliefs. The laziest people have the most excuses. These limiting beliefs could be stopping you. I don't have time. I have bad genetics. I can't afford it. I'm not sure if it'll work. I don't know where to start. I'm afraid of being judged. My metabolism is too fast. I had all of these excuses and so many more, but these are the most common ones. So I'm break each one of these down. I don't have the time. You need to make the time. This should be a priority, not a side hobby thing. All you need is a minimum of 3 days a week for an hour each of those days. Have it in your calendar, so you can use Google Calendar. This is what I do, and I organize everything I do in a day, and I find where I could fit the gym in. I have bad genetics. Think of the amount of skinny guys and fat guys with the same excuse. Now think of the ones that actually realize their potential, even with bad genetics. I want you to actually try going hard for a few months, despite your bad genetics. And trust me, you'll end up looking better than most people. Outwork your genetics the best you can. I can't afford it. If you can't afford a gym membership and groceries, you have a bigger issue. You have a way bigger issue going on, and you need to resolve that. Get your money up. Resolve this and then come back to this video. The groceries you need end up being cheaper over time too. Whole foods feed and fill your body up better, while processed foods are addictive. They're made like that. They're made for you to buy more and more and more and keep eating more and more and more. You're going to end up spending more and more and more and more. And it's going to end up hurting your body too later down the line, leading to health issues, which is going to put you in the hospital, and you have hospital bills to pay. And you see how this ends up being more. So you want to just eat healthy. I'm not sure if it'll work. Have you been at this for more than 6 months? If not, then please shut up and make it work. You need to have so much conviction in your success. You are the most important factor between all of it working or not. The only thing that guarantees your success is you. It is not anyone or anything else. You guarantee your results and your success. You alone. I don't know how to start. Just start. Step into the gym and start lifting weights. Find a plan, absorb information, implement what you have learned. My channel has all this, but there's no special way to start. Just start. Just walk into the gym. Just do it. I'm afraid of being judged. People in the gym don't care about you. You're not as important as you think you are. Everyone is in their own head and is dealing with their own issues. Think about it. If I'm pushing a heavy weight away from my body, I'm not going to be worrying about if this guy's staring at me. No, I'm going to push the fucking weight up. I'm going to put it on the rack. I'm not going to just hold it right here. I'm not trying to die. I'm focusing on what I'm doing. They're focusing on what they're doing. Okay? People are not looking at you. People don't care about you. They might glance, but they don't care about you. My metabolism is too fast. I had this same excuse a while back, but at the same time, I wasn't eating enough. So it's pretty invalid. You have to eat a lot more than you think. So just start with this. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and add a little more to those 3 meals over time. Unless you have a health condition, you're going to gain the weight fine. It's going to be slow progress. So I want to show you someone who had every excuse in the book. He didn't put enough work in, but he did want things to change. As you can see, this is me right here. Right? Many eons ago, not that long ago, but I was just like you. Right? I was watching videos just like this. I was trying to find every little secret way, the secret workout, the secret plan, the secret meals to bulk. Right? I was eating very specific and weird things. But yeah, I watched so many videos, had so many times where I started going to the gym, lost motivation, started again, lost motivation, over and over and over, an endless cycle. But I just kept trying, and I eventually got the right systems to get the results I wanted. As you can see right here, these are more recent images of me. If I can do it, I know you could do it too. But you need to have so much conviction in the fact that you will get results. You need to know that you will change without seeing anything change instantly. If you think you can't, you won't. If you think you can, you will. It's simple. Your self-belief needs to become delusion. Delusion plus immense action equals your desired outcome. So here's your actionable steps to build your self-belief. You're going to write down exactly who you want to become in the near future. Write it all in first person. So for example, I have broad shoulders and then six-pack abs. You're going to read and recite this every single day while putting in action consistently. Now, completely ignore and just run through anything that's stopping you from putting in immense action and effort. If it is against you, ignore it and move past it. If there's a will, there's a way. Barrier number 4, consistency. 99% of skinny men are just not consistent. Even if they know what the issue is, even if they know how to solve it, even if they believe in themselves, they just don't go far. This is where you need systems and a strong support system. You need to go to the gym for 3 days a week, which at first seems easy, but this is every week, for months to years. It's going to end up being the rest of your life. See, these men, maybe this is you, You think from the perspective of once I get to physique, I will just stop. It's never worked like that unless you've been at the gym for decades, 20, 30, 40 years. Then you could stop. But you will never reach your goal, right? You will never have the physique. You're always going to seek more and want more. You will never be satisfied. So enjoy the journey. Enjoy each day you go, how you feel, and be grateful for the fact that God has blessed you with everything you need to succeed. You have a gym membership. You have the information. You have a able body ready to work. You have everything you need to work. You just have to implement. Now, here's a systematic approach to become consistent with your fitness. Let me drink some water. Packed a lot here for y'all. So number one, you're going to make it obvious. You want to already have your gym bag prepared, your clothing prepared, and your meals prepared. So it's quite obvious you have to go to the gym. Number two, make it attractive. So make it desirable to go to the gym. Get cool gym clothes that make your physique look nicer, whatever is new, whatever just came out, so you enjoy seeing your hard work. Also, you could have a checklist that needs to be completed after a workout. Number three, make it easy. Have your gym near you and make it dumb simple to get there and to get your workout in. Number four, make it satisfying. Reward yourself after tougher workouts and after you reach goals. So if you gain 5 pounds, if you've benched to 135, etc. Treat yourself to doing fun things after this. So not self-destructive vices like scrolling or beating off, but you could get on the game for an hour or two. Just that. Just that. Or you could watch a movie. Or you could go out with friends, good friends. So yeah, this is where you can model your systems after and make it personalized to you, your situation, and your goals. Now, for having a strong support system. Back when I was trying to stop being skinny and weak, I thought the best way was to be a lone wolf and to do everything alone. This is so stupid. This is extremely stupid. When you're trying to do everything on your own, you won't know what's right or wrong because you have no examples. When you lose hope, you start right back at zero. When you do everything on your own, it's 10 times harder and your chances of giving up go up by 200%. Probably even more. What's also stupid is hanging out with people who aren't leveling you up or are better than you or are trying to be better people. You need to be around like-minded men with similar goals so you can motivate each other. The good energy will bounce back and forth between all of you until everyone gets the physique they want. This is true support. So when you don't feel like going to the gym, one of your brothers in the group could keep you accountable, so you go. If your mind is in a really bad spot one day, the thing that could change this could be a really good 10-minute conversation. So you don't want to take this for granted. 2 is more than 1. 2 guys that want good things are better than 1 guy doing everything on his own. If you want to be in a group of other skinny men that also want to that also want to get a better physique in life while getting personal fitness coaching from me, you can click the link in the bio. Okay? Now for actionable steps. Build simple systems based on what I said above to make your fitness journey easier to stick to. When you go to the gym, speak to the guys there, make friends with them, and go through your journey while being around them. Those were the 4 barriers. With everything I broke down in this video, you should know what your specific issues are. You should know how to solve them. You should have the self-belief to do this. And you should be consistent enough to see your physique in life change. So, I wish for you to get things going. Please don't click off of this and do absolutely nothing. If you need more information on fitness for skinny men, check out my other vids on my channel. I have plenty of info for you. So, let's get ready and let's go implement. I'll see you later. Catch you.